Welcome to the next level of your abundance journey. I've chosen today's topic based on the most common question I get asked on all my social media channels. It's also been the no. One search on my website for months. So if you've been struggling to manifest money, or your income feels stagnant, or even just feeling unmotivated, watch this video until the end. Because I'll show you how to reprogram your language when it comes to money and wealth. This one exercise will change everything. And I promise to leave you feeling excited and motivated by the end of it. Before we begin, let me show you something very quickly. Take a look at this image. What do you see? Do you see a mouth and the mouth is saying, "I can't afford that." Okay. Now listen carefully because this is important. As soon as the mouth says, "I can't afford that, I'm going to cut it off." That's right. Just like that. Gone. So what do we have left? We have nothing. We have no voice. Why? Because poverty has taken away our ability to speak. Poverty is a master manipulator, and it uses every dirty trick in the book to keep us trapped. Now I want you to take a moment to really think about this. If poverty could talk, what would it sound like? Would it say things like, "You're not good enough"? "You'll never be successful"? "You don't deserve to be rich"? Well, if you ask me, poverty sounds like this: "You can't afford it." Now I know this may seem like a trivial thing to focus on, but trust me, it's so much more than that. The way we speak, the words we choose, they have incredible power. They either break us or set us free. When we allow poverty to dictate our language, we give it the power to shape our reality. But when we start using prosperity thinking, when we start speaking wealth, we reclaim our power and attract the abundance we deserve. So why is this so important? Well, according to Charlene Johnson, author of Super Attractor, when we repeat certain phrases, whether out loud or in our heads, we train our subconscious minds to believe them as truths. Our subconscious then starts looking for evidence to support those beliefs. This is why it's so important to be mindful of the words we use. We constantly tell ourselves, "I'm broke, I'll never make enough money," or "I can't afford that," then that's exactly what we'll experience. On the other hand, if we replace those thoughts with empowering statements like "Money flows to me easily and effortlessly," "I am worthy of unlimited abundance, and I can afford everything I desire," then we start attracting wealth into our lives. I'd like you to head over to the comment section right now and write down the first thought that pops into your head when you hear the phrase, "I can't afford that." Don't censor yourself. Just let whatever comes to mind flow onto the page. It might be something like, "I wish I could buy that, but I simply don't have the funds right now. Maybe someday in the future." Or maybe something like, "That's a joke. I could never afford something like that. I'm too broke for that kind of stuff." Whatever it is, write it down. And here's where the magic happens. Now go back up to the top of this page and click the plus sign in the comments. You'll notice there are already 2 comments posted. That's right, because I want you to add yours and then read these 2 comments. The first one reads, "When I hear the phrase, 'I can't afford that,' I immediately feel a sense of limitation and disappointment. It reminds me of times when I've wanted to buy something I needed or desired, but my financial situation has prevented me from doing so. I feel frustrated and helpless. Sometimes it brings up feelings of shame or embarrassment, especially when I'm around people who can afford the things I desire. It's a constant reminder of my financial struggles, and it makes me feel like I'm falling behind or not living to my full potential. Ultimately, it's a disheartening experience that leaves me feeling discouraged and unmotivated." That's the old energy, the poverty consciousness. Now add your comment below that one, and then add this comment, which is number 2. Then click post. Let's move on. Next up, let's dive deeper into what Charlene Johnson has to say about this subject. According to Charlene, we have 2 types of thinking: scarcity and abundance. Scarcity thinking is when we believe there isn't enough to go around. There isn't enough money, love, happiness, or success. This type of thinking is often based on fear and worry, and it leads to competition and jealousy. On the other hand, abundance thinking is when we believe there's plenty to go around. Everyone can be successful and happy, and there's enough money for everyone. Abundance thinking is based on faith and trust, and it leads to cooperation and generosity. Let me share a few examples with you. Someone approaches you and says, "Hey, I saw this amazing dress in the window, and I couldn't help but imagine you wearing it. It looks so beautiful on you. Imagine how stunning you'd look." Now, what would you say to that? "Oh, I wish I could afford it, but it's way too expensive for me." This is the poverty consciousness speaking. Now, what if instead of saying, "I can't afford it," you said, "Wow, that dress is absolutely stunning. I can just picture myself wearing it." Do you know how much it costs? By asking the price, you're opening yourself up to the possibility of owning it. You're planting a seed of intention. Here's another example. Let's say you want to buy a new car. Instead of saying cars are too expensive, or "I'll never be able to afford a new car," say, "What would my dream car be?" By focusing on what you truly desire, you start aligning yourself with that reality. You're inviting possibilities into your life rather than shutting them down. Micro-challenge time. I want you to pause the video right now and record yourself saying either your morning affirmations or your evening affirmations. This is optional. It's just for you. Make sure you include some prosperity thinking. Say things like, "I am open to receiving unlimited abundance in my life. Money flows to me easily and effortlessly. I am worthy of great wealth and prosperity. I am grateful for the abundance that flows into my life each day." Once you've recorded yourself saying these affirmations, I want you to listen back to the recording. Notice how it feels to hear these powerful words coming from your own lips. Embrace the energy you just created. This is your daily reminder that you are capable of achieving anything you set your mind to. You are worthy of great wealth and prosperity. With every positive word, you activate prosperity. Use your power now. As you continue on this abundance journey, remember that your words hold incredible power. Choose them wisely and align them with the reality you want to create. Trust in the process and stay open to receiving all the blessings that await you. And now it's time for the split screen test. Here's what it looks like before. I can't afford that. Now let's transition to the after. I can afford that. As you can see, the energy completely shifts when we change our language. When we use poverty thinking, we reinforce scarcity and limitation. But when we speak prosperity, we open the doors to abundance and wealth. So my question for you is, what are you saying to yourself when it comes to money and wealth? Are your words empowering or limiting? Are they helping you attract more abundance into your life? Or are they keeping you stuck in the same place? Be honest with yourself. Only then can you start changing your mindset and your language. In conclusion, the way we speak about money and wealth has a profound impact on our reality. Poverty is a master manipulator, and it tries to convince us that we can't afford our dreams and desires. But we have the power to break free from its grasp by simply changing the way we talk to ourselves. When we use abundance thinking and speak prosperity, we open ourselves up to a world of possibilities. We become magnets for wealth and abundance. Remember the split screen test. Before we said, "I can't afford that." But now we declare, "I can afford that." With every positive word, you activate prosperity. Use your power now. As you continue on this abundance journey, remember that your words hold incredible power. Choose them wisely and align them with the reality you want to create. Trust in the process and stay open to receiving all the blessings that await you. Thank you for joining me on this eye-opening journey. Until next time, keep speaking prosperity and watch your abundance grow.